Hey everyone, I'm here with Fees and we're gonna take a tour of his yard. And this right here is his famous stringless peach. So let's take a look at it. So how old do you think, how old is this peach?
Well, I have the video at 2019, and it wasn't planned 2019. So I'm guessing it's somewhere in 2020.
Okay.
Because I have another video of 2021 is here,
Yeah.
but 2019 it wasn't here. So
Okay,
so
okay.
somewhere in the
So around like between then, like 2020 at latest, I guess when you
that's what
planted it.
yes, somewhere in that.
Man, the bloom looks good. Did you spray anything?
Well, I did spray them in the rainy season.
Yeah.
But I sprayed 3 times this year.
3 times this year?
Yeah.
Okay.
For all the mango.
Yeah, I mean,
I spray all the mango, so not just this one.
oh wow. I mean, there's some with fruitlets pretty good size already. And then new blooms.
Yeah. Have fun. It put the blooming and growing at the same time.
Yeah, and then there's vegetation. So
That's crazy. I think this is one probably going to end up a really good stock in California. Yeah.
definitely, I know you experiment with a lot of more of the seedlings of this
Right.
going. So, yeah, this looks great. Man, this looks great. I love the shape of this tree.
You're probably going to get a few science going home with.
Oh yeah, definitely a few signs from you of this.
Okay.
All right, let's keep going.
Yeah, all this is a coriander. You can see this supposed to be older than the one that we have over there, but I believe in a year or two that will be outgrow. This is like by far.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you think it's gonna outgrow all of this?
Yeah, it's already like some of them already same size, and they were much younger.
And it's a different rootstock on this, or that?
Now I'm talking about a string beach that I have over there. It's from these trees.
This tree.
Yeah.
And this is all coriander, and the other
this
side
is
is
all coriander right there.
stringless
The
peach.
string beach was right there.
And you're seeing much better growth on your stringless peach.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
This, you can see the difference of the two. So this one hardly put any grow, and that guy right there, all of them that put up grow. Right?
Yeah.
So,
So let's kind of maybe just go through this this section, and then we'll check out the stringless peach. So you haven't grafted on any of these yet, have you?
a few. I did a few like this one here. This is a coconut cream that I grafted last year. It died back a little bit. So because I put out a lot of flower, and I trimmed the flower. I think I did it too early.
Oh.
And kind of damaged the trees.
Yeah, it's trying to bloom again.
Yeah, I know, it's terrible.
Yeah, I mean over here, everything it just keeps on wanting to bloom,
Yeah, it's
wanting to
just
bloom and bloom.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so these are all grafted already.
Yeah, but I'm gonna hold back. I'm not gonna do anymore until the trees get to a lot bigger.
Okay, yeah, that's the way to go, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, we have patience, just let it grow big. 'Cause once you graft it, it's gonna want to produce fruit anyway.
Right.
You know, so just give it the time to
Yeah.
size up and then do the grafting on it.
Yeah, at the time I was thinking let the trees trunk grow at least gonna be like 3 inches or so
3
before
inches?
I'm gonna start doing the top work. That's something I have in mind right now.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good idea. That's what I kind of try to go with too, you know, but it's always tempting. Everybody wants to graft early, you know, because you want the variety, you want all that and
Yeah,
stuff.
some of them I did last year, so I continue to do it. Like so this one and this one is 015 that I did last year, so I on the way to do it, so I might as well try it
Oh,
here
okay.
again.
015.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, maybe if this doesn't work out well, I might just cut this up and let this go.
Oh, yeah, like a veneer, side veneer graft on this.
And that guy is white berry.
Oh, yeah, let's check out the white perry.
Yes,
Oh.
white berry.
I do have white perry,
Okay.
but it's a small tree. I have a small tree on it.
Okay. So you don't need scion on this guy.
I might need some scions because yours look much more productive than mine, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's flower crazy. Remember I was telling you the flowers so much they crack the trunk in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have to like kind of.
And that was like a year, 2 years ago?
No,
year ago?
That's
This year?
This
Oh,
recently.
shit.
This
Yeah.
recently.
So it actually split due to the
split
heavy blooming on this.
Right.
Did you get lots of winds too, or just like
Oh yeah,
mostly?
yes. Wind, but it's kind of open.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, this is a great looking tree. So how old is this tree?
well, I don't know. I planted probably 6 years ago.
Planted 6 years ago?
I don't know how old it was before I got it, but so my guess would be like 8, 9 years old.
Oh, okay. You paint the trunk, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Before. I found it before when it was still small. It get damaged badly. The trunk really split in half. Half of the box is like die, and then I had slowly recover.
Oh,
Yeah. I thought this is gone already, but it's coming back.
yeah. I mean, I was kind of visiting some place. I think we need to definitely like, especially in like when it's out in open on the mangoes, definitely need the white paint. Almost like avocados. You
Yeah.
gotta paint them.
I used to paint all my trees, but I get lazy.
It's a lot of work.
Too much.
I like the new sign.
Yeah.
White Perry.
Yeah,
Look at this
it's a lot
sign.
of flat right here. So
Yeah, it looks great.
I don't know how many it's gonna hold, but
When do these ripen for you?
I would say maybe in October, November, somewhere right there.
Okay, yeah. And this got the same spraying regimen, like 3 times that you sprayed it this year?
Yeah, when I spray everything because I don't pick and choose what to spray, what not, Because I don't want to go through that process. Or spray this one, don't spray this
Yeah,
one. So I
that
just
makes
spray the
sense.
whole
Just
thing.
spray the whole thing.
Yeah, and usually take me like half a day just to spray.
Oh, wow. Well, you got hundreds of trees, man. Wow, this looks good though, man. These blooms are so clean.
Yeah, so I know that they were talking about this one is get a lot of powdery mildew.
Well, on mine, I sprayed it.
Yeah,
I think I sprayed at least 3 times. I still got powdery mildew.
yeah, yeah. So it looked pretty decent, clean.
Yeah, it looks very clean. And then it's like this year everybody's getting like fruitlets on the blooms and then reblooms. It seems like my tree is doing that too. I got a bunch of little fruitlets and I got a bunch of new blooms. It's like several blooms.
Yeah, this variety it doesn't bloom that early too, so that's a good thing. Yeah, because if it bloom too early, it's just gonna the core is just gonna damage the
Yeah,
flower.
yeah. Late bloomer.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
get So it's one of the variety we should have,
Okay.
And maybe this year have you taste the fruit and tell me.
Oh yeah. We're gonna have to do a fruit tasting this year. Get everyone together. I think this year for me, I'm hoping my peach cobbler gets plenty of fruits. They look like I might get a bumper crop. So.
Oh, okay,
So,
yeah. Mine was heavy bloom too, but late bloom. But my tree is still small, so I just recently removed all the flower.
Yeah, that's the best way to do
Yeah.
it.
So all this gonna be. I grabbed some of them small, and they don't do much.
Oh.
And just whatever. I'm not gonna do that anymore.
All Corrientes so far,
Yeah,
right?
these are all core, and these some of my.
Oh, this is your roots, your stock. Your
Rootstock
backups of backups, right?
Right, and grafted. The grafters are right over here. The one that some of the rootstock there. This is very much for backup.
It looks good. Huh? Some are flushing already.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's always
Yeah, it looked bad. Actually, because of the weather, I lost some trees. Because I learned that after when the weather is still cold, you remove the flower and it weaken the trees a lot. So half is my fault because I think the weather getting better, warmer, and then I say, oh, okay, the weather look good. There's a lot of sun, it's gonna stay warm from that then,
Yeah.
But then I remove flower. It's a
yeah,
mistake.
we always get tricked into that here. It's like the weather looks like for a couple of days it look ideal for a week and then it goes back down.
Yeah, I checked
to
the
like
weather
70s.
channel. The next 10 days look like, oh, this is good. And so after I remove all the flower, boom, here you go again.
Yeah,
Fall
and
again.
then they want to rebloom. That's the worst, especially on a young tree. When it reblooms, they just get exhausted and then die or get
Right.
get more susceptible to
But I say,
fungal.
you know, in the winter I lost 0 trees, but then just lately because the weather keep changing, hot to
Yeah.
cold, hot to cold.
Yeah, I mean we all do. All of us have lost our trees every time during winter. And this looks good. I mean, you think you're gonna start grafting this maybe in another year or two? Or
I don't know. Yeah, at this point, I just wanted to get
size.
bigger.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's some Matisse lychee.
Oh yeah. What variety of lychees is that?
Matisse.
Oh okay. Yeah,
I
Mauritius
got
is
a lot
good.
of fruit leaders.
Do they stay
Yeah.
though? You know, lots of time they always fall off.
Yeah, I don't know. So we'll see. Yeah,
Lychees are like one of those frustrating ones to grow.
yeah. I think the tree need to be bigger before they can produce well.
Yeah.
And so those two also the two lychee over there too. Lychee right here.
Oh yeah, these two are look
That's a different variety.
okay. Those look really nice. Not as much flowers though.
Right.
This one's really loaded.
Yeah. That's a Brewster and this is Matisses.
Are both of those boosters?
Yeah. I got Hiccup and Camara, but they're too small.
Oh, okay. Yep. Yeah. So,
This is Indian variety. This is a Keshaw. It's also bloomed like crazy. I removed some of them. I removed like 2-3 times already. Yeah.
Queso, huh?
Yeah, Keshaw.
Okay. Yeah, you know, queso hasn't really grown that well for me. I'm gonna try to get it more established, but I've struggled a little bit with my queso.
Yeah.
Which one is this one? This one's on a pretty huge mound.
I grabbed some on this one right here. It look like some of my failed grab right here. I think it's the weather that. But I'm not gonna do it anymore. I let the trees grow for now.
Okay. Is this a poly? Came from this is Coriente, right?
Yeah, this
two
is
root, two trunks.
Right.
Cool. Now, are you still doing? Or you could see later. Like you still have the plastic pots in there with the bottom cut out when you put it in.
No, most of them I removed. Because,
Oh, you moved it, right? Okay.
Right, because when the tree was smaller, I want to keep it in the pot. It's easy for me to water, but I don't have the irrigation system on this.
Yeah.
You know, and when the trees, I think it's a little bit of tablet. That's when I remove the pot.
Okay. Just for you guys' reference, showed last year like how he gets his tree started. Is that he cuts off the bottom of the pot and he puts it in, so the sides there, the bottom is cut out. And then, does that help with the gophers too? Kind of keep them away?
Yes.
So that kind of prevents the gopher from attacking. Also, kind of helps kind of centralize the water. Kind of keeps it there and stuff.
Fertilizer
and
stuff
fertilizer.
like that.
And then once the tree's a little bit established, then he
This
moves
one I grabbed
the
this
entire
here is
pot.
orange sherbet. You can see it stop taking right there.
Oh yeah. Nice. So you like the veneer grafts, right?
Yeah, I like long veneer graft.
Long veneer grafts.
Yeah.
Oh,
Some of these guys still blooming.
I mean, mine's is still blooming too. It's like crazy.
I know.
We're gonna bloom until
I
June,
seem like
but I mean that happens all
Right,
the
it
time.
seems like I keep removing the flower on this thing. That is a bud grab right there. Is that
Oh yeah, I think you showed me this. Gotta check this one out. I have not experimented with bud grafts, but this is pretty cool. Yeah, check that out. Which variety is this?
That's a California Bride.
Oh, okay, California Pride.
I thought it's put it in a flower, so I thought, man, if you put a flower, it's gonna fail. So I add 3 more on top of it.
Yeah, that is right? So what happens if I push out a flower, then it's like that bud is like done for.
That's very much it. If they you have one chance, and that's it.
Nice. So these are all Corientes right here.
More stringless fish over there.
Oh yeah, we gotta get to the stringless peach section too.
Those are some of them. Those are from my backup, and I also grabbed some on it right now.
So this is like we're stringless peach right now, right?
It's very much.
Yeah.
I have a couple of coriander over here, and I don't like the way it looks, so I just take it out and then I put it in the string fish right there, the small one.
Okay.
Recently, maybe last week or so,
Okay.
because I know it's gonna do well for me.
Yeah, you mentioned they kind of seem to take off a lot more quicker than the,
Oh, yeah.
even Coriente, which is a pretty good rootstock already itself. So See,
Yeah.
these are all
Uh,
all stringless peach, right?
yes.
And this is how old do you think this is?
Well, I would say these are 3 years old.
3 years old. Okay.
Yeah. It's some doing better than the other.
Yeah. Yeah, this stringless peach has a very kind of dark maroonish growth.
However, I have one stringless peach that look different from the rest. The
Oh.
color of the leaf different,
That is.
and it's the only one it put out some flower, fair amount of flower.
It put out flowers.
Yeah.
Huh.
But you see a little
That's
bit
awesome.
here.
Yeah.
But that this is also a stringless peach. I'm hoping it got something special.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you got lots of varieties, so it could be crossing with other
Yeah.
stuff. But yeah, it's a little bit lighter
Right.
brown.
Right. Yeah. The leaf color look different from the rest.
Nice. Okay. These are all right here, stringless peach. This one, I like the shape of this one. These right here, you guys got that you have. Yeah, this looks very vertical growing.
Yeah.
Probably right.
Yeah, I'm expecting it double its size every year.
Yeah. So you're
One
expecting.
is tablet, it grow
Okay.
fast. Yeah.
Cool. So once it's established, it's expecting the size to double every year going forward.
I really believe that.
Yeah, I believe you after seeing that one right there. That one's really, yeah. And this came in after the Corriente, right?
This is most Corriente at least like I think like maybe a year and a half to 2 years older than this.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. A year and a half to 2 years older than the other ones. Yeah, so this really really likes the climate here. I think it's probably a bit more stronger adapted to your soil too, so.
Yeah, and my soil, I tell you, man, that very
Hard, tough
lady,
clay, right?
Yeah, hard. You can't even dig a hole without pouring water and then soften it down.
I seen it. I seen what you were messing with on this stuff. Nice. So are these Corrientes right here?
Yeah, that's also Corriente.
Oh my gosh. What are you gonna do with these if you're going with stringless peach?
I don't know because I
You should
have
just graft it and let it fruit and eat those fruits, man.
yeah, I have this first, before before my that trees bear food. So,
Yeah.
so because I have this, so I know I'm gonna use this for my backup just in case the one over I have on the ground die.
Yeah.
And but then after I go with a germinate string fish, and so I decided to use the string fish as a rootstock. And now I have all this as a backup.
I mean, stringless peach is a better tasting fruit too than Corriente, so that's
Yeah.
one good thing. But yeah, I mean, you could graft all this and just have it be a fruiting mango tree in a pot.
Slowly, gradually.
This is insane. This is like an amazing just backup plants.
Because I don't want to lose the trees and then go find the
Yeah.
trees that replaces it. So
Yeah,
when
I
you
think we
just-
all run into that. It's like you lose a tree or you gotta restart your project.
Uh-huh.
And you don't have no backup. Oh, it's just a
Right.
waste of time. It's like,
And you don't want to put the small trees in there, so I say, what the hell? Just have us.
oh, you put these in. Well, last time I heard,
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
would-
see all the. You only had a few in the ground on this on the Antimoya side. You had
Okay.
some, but it wasn't like this.
Oh, you didn't. I
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
You saw
I
it.
seen some, but not. No, it wasn't like this last
Okay.
time. It was
Oh,
a
it's
few.
all around,
Yeah. So what's the plan here? You're gonna let this get bigger and then.
Yeah, the plan is to let it grow, let it get big, and maybe bear fruit, and either I top work it, I just leave it the way it is. I don't know.
Oh, what about the Antimoyas? What are you
That-
gonna do with those?
As this getting bigger, the Antimoya gonna get smaller, and
Okay.
eventually it maybe go away.
Okay.
Yeah,
That
I
sounds
maybe
good.
keep a few just so to have it,
Yeah.
but
And these are definitely stringless peach, right?
oh yeah.
Yeah, I could
definitely.
tell with the leaves. Yeah,
It is really big.
very vertical.
If I'm
grown,
gonna
too.
put a coin in there, I'm gonna put one with the big one I have on the bucket over there.
Yeah.
Instead of this, but so.
I like the vertical growth on this. Like this. See how even though it sends up like multiple
Yeah,
shoots,
check
it's still
this out.
vertical.
Do a cheaper rootstock on this guy.
Oh,
Wow.
whoa! What is this? It's like a Z. Look at this, guys. Here's a union there. Here's another union there. And there's like 3 rootstocks. It's like you're weaving mango trees now. Yeah, your stingless peaches, it's very cool. I like the vertical growth. It reminds me of some of the varieties where it shoots a lot of just like vertical limbs.
Yeah, and it's very cold-hearted too. As you can see, and the thing about this guy, they don't flower until the tree are mature and ready to fruit.
So it
that's
takes
a nice part
takes a bit
about you
longer
don't have to deal
flower.
with like coriander. Even a young tree is still a couple or 2-3 year old is still flower.
Yeah.
This one don't flower until the trunk gets like big.
Yeah, that's good because then that means it needs a bit more trigger to like flower to like handle cold a bit much better.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Oh man, so these are all stringless peach. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was here last time, you had a few in the ground on this side, but nothing like this. Now you have like 1, 2, 3,
I
4,
thought, I will.
5, 4 or 5 rows. Oh my gosh.
Uh,
How many mango? How many rootstocks you got in here now? Maybe
the
like a
ground?
couple hundred.
no, I count roughly around 160.
160? Yeah, that's pretty. That's quite a bit.
Yeah.
So these are all stingless peaches. Let's see.
Yeah.
Guys, here's the row. There's kind of 1, 2, 3. You got 5 rows going this way. I think we walked by like
row.
like 9 plants each row. Man.
Eventually, I'm gonna do some with this section and take out all the guava. Maybe not. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it yet. That's a lot of work.
Yeah, I mean even this section with the guava is gonna get eventually replaced by mangoes.
Right.
Oh wow. Yeah, this looks totally different now, especially when you just trim the antimoyas, so it's like pretty wide open. Get to see everything. Dude, Fee, this is a amazing undertaking. Oh, so here's the ones talking about the pot, right?
Yeah.
So this has the bottom cut out, right?
Right.
Okay, interesting. So my gut feeling with all this was like, man, that seems weird. It doesn't work. But I seen it work with you, and I seen it work elsewhere too. A lot of people do it where they cut the bottom of the pot, leave the side, and then eventually remove it. And I'm not sure what it is. It's like you get the water concentrate and the fertilizer going down. I think you're trying to push the root down too, right?
Exactly. That's
Instead of getting it down more deep. And I think maybe like the gaps between the plastics too kind of get more oxygen in too. It's weird, like because when I think about it, it's like, oh, where's the oxygen coming from? But they do fine, they do great, So it's
I have a drip light outside the box, but then sometimes I give it extra water, so I just water right in here, so I can, it don't run off that easily.
It seems tough though to cut this and remove it though. How much work is that?
It's a lot of work. Oh man, every time I do something, it takes like days.
Yeah, once they get established and trying to remove the plastic, it's like, oh man, that's like a lot of hard plastic cut through. But that's how you establish all your trees in this, right? Yeah. And a raised mound too. It's,
this is one is the pickering. It doesn't look so well. It looks small.
Pickering is a slow grower too.
The branch is dead over this one.
Yeah, pickering is a slow grower to begin with, so
make it worse is
cool. Very, very cool. See, man. I think your place is going to be pretty exciting in like 5 years or so.
A big poplar right there. You see that trees.
Which one's the peach
It's
poplar?
still small. It flower a lot too, but I remove the flower. I want to see it grow.
Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, there's some nice buds. Hopefully push vegetation. Oh yeah. Oh, nice limbs though. The limbs are nice and thick.
It's thick limb, but too heavy. It kind of drag them.
Sometimes I just prune it back just so it doesn't like weep.
Yeah, I was thinking of do that too, but every time like I seem like I do a heavy prune, it kind of weaken the trees quite a bit.
When do you do the pruning though?
Usually, if I gonna do any bloom, I want to wait for the weather to get warmer. But this year I do it too early because I was thinking the weather already get warm. So I see a lot of sign and this is great. The weather change getting better now. And then I start to do it.
When I try to do a heavy prune, I try to do it in spring too. When it's like, okay, it looks like it's pushing vegetation, and I can just move some big limbs and stuff.
Yeah. You can see all the fall. I just remove it.
Just keeps on. I don't know how you could not be tempted to hold fruit, man.
I want the trees to go big.
It's still so tempting. I think everybody begins that way, where they're like, okay, I'm gonna be removing all these blooms and stuff, and people still hold a few fruits. They're like, okay, it's just so tempting.
Well, I did on a few trees then.
You have a lot of good self-control, man.
Remember, I don't know. I posted the Kensington Pride.
Yeah.
It's a heavy, heavy small fruit, and I want to remove the whole thing, and my wife said, "Oh, and then you gotta keep some. I want, you don't ruin, don't keep cut back every year."
Yeah, I mean, I hear that too from everyone's wife. It's like, what are you guys doing? Just growing trees with no fruits.
I know. So after she tell me you leave some fruit at least, so I say, okay, well I leave some. Right here. Yeah.
Okay, let's see that much.
But it hardly put out any growth. It's just like fruit. Like last year's, it put out a lot of fruits too.
Yeah, it looked like the beginning to push out some vegetation. So that's good.
Still hold some over there on the other side too. So just in case some drop, it we still have something.
Kensington Pride.
The upper part was the fruit a little bit bigger, but I don't want the tree to drag the tree down. So I just keep the one in the lower.
That's what I did too. I try to keep the fruits on the lower branches, just because that's gonna be the one that's hanging, and the top branches I try to trim those because, when you have like the top branches with vegetation, that tends to push more vertical.
Right, yeah.
That's the plan. That's at least seems to be like that.
We always
makes
have
sense.
a plan, but the plan not always work.
And growing the mangoes, the plants never go the way you want.
This is Centelon.
Oh, Saint-Alone.
Yeah,
Okay.
a lot of fruit too. I remove it also, and I leave a couple here.
Oh yeah, nice. Saint-Alone is awesome.
Very
mango.
sweet mango.
Yeah.
I never had any mango more sweet than Centelon.
Really? Yeah, I thought it was really sweet. But I liked that it was sweet and it had the piney notes to it, and it didn't make it too. It didn't feel like it was too syrupy because of that.
Yeah.
Saint-Alone guava mango. The guava Saint-Alone mango.
Some more coriander. That's a recent grab right here. It looks like take this one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. This one is I don't know. Let me see the knot because I can't remember everything. I have a piece of thing somewhere.
You gotta start videoing.
Oh, this is Alfonso.
Alfonso, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I can't remember lots of my grass, and I'm like, I gotta go back to the video. That kind of helps out.
Yeah. This one is Sugarloaf right here, and it haven't pushed yet.
Okay.
More mango over there, but those are coriander.
Oh, okay. There's more mangoes between the dragon fruits. It feels like more than 160 mango trees.
I don't know. This guy get hit by the cold and the grab died, so I trying to grab it.
That one died.
Yeah,
okay.
This is named up mine. The whole grab died right. So.
Okay. Yeah, it's named up mine. I'm okay with that.
I did some weird right here, trying to attack the two songs together. Now it looks so weird.
Oh. Oh, interesting. Yeah. I mean, I think once it grows bigger, they'll probably fuse with each other, But it's always good to
Five
kind of
different
have them.
things,
You know, it never hurts with the multiple rootstocks.
This is also the beach cobbler.
Peach cobbler too. Oh, okay. And got a little bloom on the bottom here.
So this guy and that lemon grass, it kind of get damaged from the core a little bit.
Okay,
Yeah,
this is
now
lemon
it's,
zest. Lemon zest, yeah. Have you had lemon zest?
no, I have not.
Oh yeah, lemon zest is such a good fruit.
Yeah,
It's probably one of the top 3.
yeah,
in
I
my
heard a
opinion.
lot about it, but never got to taste it. But I have the trees on in the pot right there. I have a couple fruit on it, and hopefully it holds so I can taste it.
Oh
later.
yeah.
Show you in a little bit. And this is in Manhattan. Yeah, grab also this year now
Oh.
start pushing.
Yeah.
The pushing here too.
Oh, nice, nice. Now, when do you eventually cut this off?
When the leaf turn green,
Okay.
and that's when I remove
Okay.
it.
Very cool. Here's the rows of mangoes. It's been some new rows.
Oh, you see this King Kong guava? It's big. Beautiful guava. Look at that. There's only 40 foot left on the trees.
Oh, this one's King Kong.
Yeah.
Wow.
You have it before?
I've heard of it. Haven't had it before.
Yeah.
I mean, lots of it. Lots of guava. Besides the size and color and stuff, they seem to taste the same to me. So, have you had this? Is it really sweet?
It's good. We went to the garden, the nursery. Wasn't thinking about buying this variety. So the lady there, she let us taste the fruit, and after we taste it and we like it, so we buy a tree. We actually paid too much for the trees. Like 1 gallon pot in a tree about this high. We paid $250 for it.
Oh my gosh!
And I say, man, I'm crazy.
But this is the first time like most of my guavas, they don't make it through winter. They all kind of end up.
This one was made through the winter.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Yeah.
But
Wow. Looks pretty
we
nice
can
and juicy.
try it later.
Yeah.
It is,
Look at all the dragon fruits. Very cool. Very organized. You're like your yard with this much plants is like the most organized yard I have seen. I don't know how you maintain.
I'm out here every day. That's how.
The weeding, like I mean, I could just imagine the weeding.
I know. It's just,
Very cool, Fee. Very cool, man. This is an
you.
amazing project. You got one of the most amazing projects out here in California.
this is also
Wow.
Manhattan.
Yeah, I could kind of tell with the
Did you
leaves.
recognize it?
Yeah, I could kind of tell with the leaves, especially when it flushes.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah.
I guess
hopefully-
some more mango in the front too. It's a small one. But
Oh, yeah. Let's check it out.
it's Ken Michelle. Because the one that I grabbed right now, just because I already grabbed them last year, and so that's why I continue to grab them again.
Yeah.
But you can see the grab right here that I did last year. On the,
Oh, okay.
yeah. At the time, I was thinking to remove the rest of it, but then, man, I kind of look.
Totally get it. Sometimes it's like
Yeah,
plans
yeah.
you want to do and you don't go through with it, or something hiccups and stuff, you know?
I feel like, man, I hate to chop a big branch.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have some small one in the pot in front of the house. I brought scrap on. This is a choconong.
Oh, okay, okay.
Choconong, yeah.
You're gonna approach you after. Okay,
Yeah.
pretty cool. You know, I've been surprised. I have a small choconut tree, and it hasn't been hit that much by powdery mildew or anything. So, lots of my Thai varieties, they seem to don't handle any PM well.
Yeah.
But this one seems to be a bit better. So.
Yeah, the thing is, they heavy producer. They keep blooming and they keep setting fruit. Small fruit, and they keep removing the fruit. This what I'm talking about. Hopefully, this gonna hold so I can taste the lemon zest this year.
Oh, this is your lemon zest. This is
Yeah.
original on like the Florida rootstock, right?
Right.
Okay, let's see.
Look like this one. Look like this one failed.
Yeah, you know, fail. This one might fail too, but this one might be good.
Yeah. Hopefully get one.
Yeah. But then you got some more blooms, so these might
No, it's keep blooming.
these might do well. Now the fruits on your area here, does it hang through winter? If it doesn't ripen, does it hang through
I
winter?
never let it the fruit go through the winter. Okay, if I get close to the winter, I just half it, eat it green or.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because
Maybe I should try and let it go through.
yeah, see if it makes it or not. I don't know and stuff. It depends on the climate and stuff. But in my area, like I get ripe fruit sometimes February, March, April.
I think your area is a little warmer
Yeah,
than here.
I don't get the harder kind of colder temperature like
Yeah.
because you kind of get close to getting frost, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So
You in zone what 10B, right?
10B,
Yeah, here 10A, so a little colder.
yeah, so the fruits might kind of get damaged once it goes through.
Esti Maui.
Oh, nice.
A lot of flowers. It looks like it's toxin some small fruit. Right
Yeah, this looks awesome. You had St. Maui before, right?
No, I have not.
No? Oh, it's a great fruit.
This is the first year I'm gonna let it sit. Put all the other year I just remove the flower.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Wow. Just 10% of this hold. That's awesome. Yeah. St. Maui is a great fruit. It has a little bit of
It
everything.
look clean too. You know, like some people saying that have a lot of heavy on powder mildews. But,
Yeah. Like if you don't spray, it does. In my area, if I don't spray, it's like
Okay.
heavy powder mildew on it. That's
Oh,
only
okay.
that's the only unfortunate thing about the variety, but it grows really vigorously.
Yeah, this
It's
one
kinda
is
weak,
on
but it
Florida. No, turpentine.
Turpentine, yeah. Florida
One of
turpentine.
our regional trees. Like,
Yeah. Nice.
man, I got like this, like same thing. White berry. I have it on a different rootstock. It keep blooming. And, look at that.
You got new blooms right here too.
I know. I removed the flower 2 times already. Probably gonna remove it one more time. So.
Oh yeah, that's the bummer about it. Yeah, I mean, I some of mine I removed it. I thought I was good, and it's not blooming too. It's like you can't do nothing. Some varieties are just more sensitive too.
So I'm learning now. Like next year, I'm not gonna do nothing until like you know.
That's when it's
around
like
this
hot,
time,
like
yeah.
super hot, and then you're like, okay.
But the sad part is you don't want the sad fruit, right? But
Yeah.
then the plume is just too heavy. It's dragging the whole tree.
Yeah,
whole
it
plant
messes
out.
up the shape too when it's like flopping for too long. You know, sagging for too long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all those is like you know.
These are all your Florida collections.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's check this out.
Half die, half. They just here for me to collect scion or whatever I can get.
How old are these?
Oh man, I have it at least like 3 or 4 years.
4 years.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know I don't buy any more trees for the last 3-4 years, so this is gotta be that or older. Look at that.
That's like nothing but blooms right there.
It died back, and this is my fair jar, and that's my original pickering. Look at that, all flower and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, cool. Well, okay, thanks, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for showing your yard and showing your project.
Some more in
And
a small pot you wanna get.
Here's Freeze Rescue Tree. Hopefully it starts flushing soon, right? That's the hope. But yeah, I seen when you dug this out. That was
Yeah.
a lot of work.
Hopefully alive.
Cool. Well,